8 musicians, 2 bands, 1 chance to win. These contestants have never met, but will have just hours to learn, rehearse, and perform a song in front of a judge. This is The Last Band Standing. All right, guys, welcome to The Last Band Standing. Yeah! You guys are excited? That's good. I'm very excited too. This is going to be fun. You guys know the drill, I hope. If you're already here, I hope you guys know. If you're watching at home, hopefully you've seen the first couple episodes. But basically, we've got 8 random musicians here. You guys haven't met. Found you guys from all corners of the internet, Facebook groups, Craigslist, some on the dark web. But it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to get you guys here. We're going to split you into 2 bands. You guys are going to play a song that maybe you've heard of, maybe you haven't. But either way, you're going to listen to it with your band. You'll have 45 minutes to rehearse and then play in front of a judge. Something that's changed from the last episode is that today there will be 2 judges. So you guys will have Joel Jimenez and a second surprise guest. Last episode, if you guys saw, the singers came up here and they drafted their bandmates' playground style. But I was thinking earlier today, and I think we're going to change it up. I was thinking bassists usually have the least amount of say in a band. It's arguable, but not very. In fact, sometimes you can't even hear the bassist in the final mix, especially if your band is Metallica. So I want to give bassists the most important task, and that is to choose their bandmates. So bassists, let me ask you guys to step over here.
My name's Scott. I play bass. I grew up playing punk rock, ska, some post-hardcore stuff. Since then, I just basically play whatever I kind of feel like at the time.
I'm Matt Frank. I play bass. Been playing bass for really 20 years. First band was a punk band in high school. Most recently, I was in a cover band with a group of physics professors.
All right, bassists, I'm going to bring all your potential bandmates up in groups of 2 based on their instrument. And they're going to answer a simple question. They'll have about 15, 20 seconds to give you guys an answer. You're going to make the decision if you want them in your band or not based on that. For you guys, I'm going to start first with drummers. Drummers, take a step forward, please.
My name is PJ Franco. I play drums, and I've been playing for well over 20 years. Started in high school, did marching band, studied some jazz up in Anchorage, Alaska. Came down to Los Angeles about 10 years ago. Been touring and drumming ever since.
Hey, my name is Ben Pham. I play drums. I started in marching band and concert band in school. So I did a lot of studying classical percussion.
All right, drummers, to start us off, we're going to get a very simple question here. Who is the biggest influence on your playing and why? Ben, we'll start with you.
For me, the biggest influence on my playing is probably Diggs Boyko, the drummer. And I'd say he's the biggest influence because back when I was in middle school, a friend gave me a CD of his and I was just kind of blown away by his playing.
All right, PJ, same question.
My biggest influence is a drummer called Jojo Mayer. He's kind of an electronic drum and bass kind of drummer. It's really more his philosophy that I'm into. You have to understand the culture of the genre of music that you're playing in order to be more enveloped in that scene.
All right, thank you very much. Drummers, step back to where you were. Guitarists, take a step forward, please.
My name is Robbie Stewart. I play guitar, and my musical background spans from 90s rock to metal to alternative rock.
I am Anton LaPlume. I play guitar, and my background is I've been a session touring musician for the last 15 years.
Guitarists, if you could meet one other musician ever in the history of the world, any time period, who would it be and why?
Probably Quincy Jones, just because he's just ubiquitous. He's done everything there is to do, and I'd love to pick his brain.
All right, Robbie.
Probably go with Billy Joe Armstrong, just because he had a lot of music in the 90s and that was kind of development for a lot of us in this room in that kind of era. And he also has a lot of politics involved in his music, so I'm sure he would have a lot of opinions to talk about over dinner.
Guitarists, thank you. Singers, take a step forward.
My name is Jalen Friday. I'm a vocalist and I'm pretty much based around LA, singing in bars, in a cappella groups, in barbershop quartets, gospel choirs, wedding bands, anything you can name it.
My name is Taylor Morris. I'm a singer, songwriter, and vocalist. I've been singing since I was born, kind of. I always say my first words were sung, although that probably isn't true. I've been writing since I was like 8, church choir, school choir, performing arts high school, performing arts college.
Singers, the question, and Taylor, I'll start with you. Who would people compare your vocals to?
Maybe a mix of like, maybe a little bit of like Leanne the Hobbs and like Sade or something. With a dash of SZA.
Yes.
I don't know.
Jalen, same question.
I would say I always get like baby like Luther Vandross like comments, but then I also would say a little Patti LaBelle when I go a little crazy, like kind of like that.
Okay.
All right, singers, thank you. Take a step back. All right, bassist, you heard everything you need to know to select your band. Who are you thinking? Who wants to start here?
Taller guy first.
All right, fair enough. Can we start? We'll start with drums.
We'll start with drums.
I'm gonna go with PJ on drums.
There was definitely some kind of chemistry between Scott and I. I think we could just tell that we were both, punk rockers by heart.
Matt, that means you get Ben.
Great.
And now this was a glitch that we fixed. But last episode, the first person to pick got every pick first. So we're gonna change that here. I read the comments. Don't worry. Matt, you can select whoever you'd like to select now.
Taylor, would you like to be a singer?
I will, yes.
Great. Awesome.
Jalen, that means you're here with Scott. Scott, you'll get one more pick.
I'm gonna go with Robbie for guitar.
All right, Anton, you're here with Matt. And that's it. You guys have your bands. Now that you guys have selected your bands, why don't you go join them and you're gonna find out what song you're gonna be playing today. You guys ready to find out what your song is?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're doing things a little bit different this episode. If you saw the other episodes, we got some pop songs and you guys had to make it rock. This song is already rock. And I'm not gonna tell you which genre you guys need to make it. Just be creative. That's what the judges are gonna judge you on. If it sounds good, if you guys made it your own. So let me get the bassist here to grab the song. Don't look at it yet. You guys can do whatever you want with the song, make it your own, play to your strengths. You guys will have to work together as a band to find that out. But you can make it metal with a reggae breakdown in there. You can make it pop with a metal breakdown, or you can do whatever you want, okay? You guys decide. But right now, go ahead and look at your songs.
Okay.
The Kids Are Alright by the Offspring.
I do not know this song. I thought we were gonna get a pop song, so I literally was like, oh my God, thinking of all the pop songs that we could get. And then when he said it was a rock song, I was thinking Bon Jovi. I was thinking Journey, something popular enough that I would know.
Honestly, I grew up on punk rock, so the Offspring, they're very big in that genre, so I got excited when I saw the song.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You familiar?
All right, you guys ready to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My band seems awesome. I picked Taylor. She seemed very vibrant and bubbly, and I could tell that would translate well to vocals, perhaps have some confidence with hitting some difficult notes. So that's why I picked her. I think the other two guys seem like great guys. I think we'll be really competitive.
PJ seemed really creative with the response that he gave. Robbie mentioned wanting to have dinner with Billie Joe Armstrong, and I basically learned how to play bass off of Green Day. I actually didn't get to choose who the vocalist was, but I'm happy that we got Jalen. That's who I probably would have chosen had I gotten that choice.
I think the song is a great song. I grew up listening to it. So I kind of have it ingrained in my head as this one specific thing. So the idea of having 45 minutes to reimagine it is a little overwhelming.
I did not recognize the song at all. So that was a little nerve-wracking, but also exciting because I like a challenge.
What do you think?
I like it. I think I have maybe heard this song before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At
I've heard
least
it
a
too.
couple times before. It sounds familiar.
Plays in the grocery store every now and then, maybe.
Yeah.
I guess the challenge is to kind of unpunk it, to step outside of that zone and try to make it something else than what it was written in. And for a guy that loves punk, that's going to be a challenge because that's kind of what my brain gravitates towards. Got a lot of freedom.
I know, we have a lot of freedom. I do think it would be cool to slow it down a little.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Yeah, because it is so up-tempo.
Yeah.
I don't know how slow, though. I don't know, should we make it, like, really vibey? Like,
I'd be down to make it kind of
Yeah.
vibey.
like a little laid back, a little, like...
Yeah.
Slinky.
To me, I was feeling
Yeah.
like turning it into a reggae or
That could
doing
be
like
cool.
Like a little
a
reggae,
doo-wop
like-
thing or something. I don't know, whichever style you guys can.
We can play around with it. Let's take this off.
Maybe on the chorus, what if we went up tempo? I don't know.
On the...
Could be cool.
Chances thrown.
Yeah, then it's a little more. I don't know. Maybe that's too ska
Yeah,
punk.
too ska.
No,
I mean,
no.
we can if we want.
Yeah.
When we were young, future was so bright. Oh, neighbor was so alive. And every kid on the whole street was gonna make it big and not be beat. Now the neighborhood's cracked and torn. The kids are gone, but their lives are on. How can one little street swallow so many lives? Chances it's hard for me to gauge since I just heard the song for the first time and then singing it. And so I'm just trying to make sure I'm not just doing exactly what the singer in the song is doing and trying to make it my own. I do think we should like all sing like the whoa-wows and all that.
Okay.
For sure.
The chorus, though, I don't know if I can hit that note. I might
That,
offend
well,
people.
we can get you a lower note. We can get a little lower harmony.
You want to start it slow and then speed it up? Or
I
just-
think we can start it a little.
It felt like everyone was kind of contributing equally with their own ideas, and then we're just trying out all the ideas and kind of seeing what sticks.
Was so bright, the young neighborhood was so alive, and every kid on the whole street was gonna make it big and not be beat. Now the neighborhood's cracked and torn. The kids are gonna.
Does like that
The
melodic
intro,
line.
yeah. We haven't nailed down. Are we playing?
Yeah,
I don't know.
how
Should we do that lick?
I think you should hint at it.
It's
Yeah,
a-
for
yeah.
sure.
It's
Little
pretty
callback to
central.
Yeah.
It's kind of tough because like the thing that you want to do first is learn the song true to form and true to the genre. So it makes it kind of easier to take creative liberties. We didn't really have that luxury, so I think we were all kind of trying to learn parts really quick and get through kind of these half-assed performances, if you will, just to try and imagine a different way of doing it.
Cool.
So let's talk for a moment about structure.
Yeah.
So it's intro, verse, chorus.
And then the instrumental part.
Back to the intro again. Verse, chorus.
Verse, then another verse.
Oh, double
then
verse. Oh, shoot.
chorus. Yeah.
We were very systematic. I think we went about it a really programmatic way. We figured out the key of the song, made sure that was driving with Taylor's range, made sure we understood the structure. We kind of theorized different approaches.
In the verses with the woes and stuff, are we all gonna sing? Are we all gonna do
On the verse?
Yeah, and should it be like?
Or I can just stop the woes if I'm offending people with the woes.
No, I don't think you're offending the people. I think maybe it should be just like a whoa instead of whoa, like they do
Yeah.
in the recording, and then we could all. I mean, I probably won't sing it, but if y'all want to like.
Can you hit the
Whoa.
woes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just
this is a game time decision.
Yeah.
And
This could cost us.
it can be like a whoa. I might throw in a damn after the OD'd and died. I might say damn.
There was a little drama regarding woes. Honestly, I was trying to hit some of those woes. I was struggling. I'm not a great singer. I don't know. The guys in the Offspring, they can hit some high notes, and I tried to hit them. I was probably flat, sharp all over the place. So we settled on something that was a little more comfortable. Oh.
I don't know. Maybe it's cheesy, but
I don't know. We could try it.
it doesn't have to be every single time either, because it is a lot of woes.
Okay.
So maybe not every single woe is done. The woes, I was an advocate for the woes, I will say. I talked about the woes a lot. I like a little cheesiness when I perform, and so I told the guys that they should say the woes, and we'll see if they do the woes. I reminded them to not forget the woes. I'll probably say it again before we perform. Don't forget the woes.
There was no drama. We were just discussing whether or not we should say it in the first verse or keep it for the following verses. But I want to reiterate, there was literally zero drama around this.
Don't forget your woes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Even on the first verse.
If you feel it.
I like
If
a
you
woeless
feel
first
it.
verse.
Yeah, I like
If
a
you
woeless
feel
first
woe-
verse.
Yeah, a
also.
woeless first verse sounds good to me.
Okay.
Maybe once it gets picked up. Once
Yeah,
you
yeah.
pick it up,
Yeah.
throw a woe in there.
Second verse,
Yeah,
the
we
woes
got
kick
you.
in.
You don't have to hit every woe.
I'll read off you.
Okay.
I'll follow your woes.
There you go. There you go.
All right.
Cool.
I think it works. Yeah,
That works,
sounds good,
yeah.
guys.
I feel confident that we're going to perform really well. So I think as far as being near the band, it just depends on the judges' preferences.
I think ours is really fun. We've got a nice little reggae feel, little tempo switch.
It was great. Everyone was very collaborative and receptive, and it didn't really feel like any kind of tension, which can often happen in these scenarios. So
I think we'll do really well. I think we arrived at something that sounds really cool and original and different, and I hope it's what the judges are looking for.
Hearing the song for the first time was like, what the hell am I gonna do with this? I'm not really a rock person, so it was like, how do I make this more me?
Most of us were familiar with the song. One of us was not, Jalen, the singer. So we tried to play to his strengths.
You have some people who are going to have a lot more creative freedom having heard it for the first time, and people that might have played it in the past even live, because it was, in my opinion, a more common song.
It really helped that myself, Robbie, and Scott knew the song beforehand. What's everyone's kind of area of expertise besides rock and roll? I mean, I come from a jazz background, so that, you know, immediately I'm kind of just thinking swing it or shuffle it. That's at least just where my mind's kind of going.
I'm cool with that. Somebody brought up, I was thinking maybe funk too.
Oh yeah?
Funk would be nice.
Yeah.
I would say like my singing lines more towards the R&B, funk.
Okay.
Like that would give me a little bit more room to play.
For sure.
Like that?
That's almost a little reggae.
Yeah, that's a little too
Maybe
reggae.
a little more upstrokey.
Also, could we do it down a half?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the band is working together really well. We started with everyone's backgrounds, what their music upbringing was, what they've done with live music in the past, what kind of stuff they've written. and then kind of moved to the genre side of things to figure out what kind of genre we should play the song in.
And every kid on the whole damn street was gonna make it big and not be I felt great once we got into a swing of things, like making the R&B, slowing it down a little bit. We brought the key down too because I was not about to bust my vocal cords tonight.
Should we talk about the structure of the song real quick?
Yeah, yeah.
It's super simple.
Yeah.
Intro, first verse, chorus, second verse, chorus.
Yeah.
Bridge is a solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the intro.
Could we slow down,
Yeah.
like maybe like just 1 BPM or 2 BPMs, like slower?
Okay. I'm thinking for the intro, if we are going to go the funk route, maybe you should start it so it can be, you know,
Okay.
like really bass prominent. It was a little difficult trying to find our footing at first. You know, we were trying to find exactly what genre we were going to change it up to. Like I mentioned to them, I have a jazz background, so that's kind of where I wanted to go. But Jalen had more of a soul and R&B background, so that's ultimately the direction that we ended up heading.
There was like an interlude in the original, like before the second verse. Do we want to do that or like?
Yeah, it's up to you.
I mean, honestly, I say keep it simple for the sake of time. Just keeping it simple.
Like just jump right back into it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's
Let's
what
do
I'm
it.
thinking. I know that simplicity is best. You don't need to be extravagant. You can just lay low, especially as a drummer, just keep the beat. Especially for this sake, we only have 45 minutes. There's a little bit of room for experimentation and chance, but we want to make sure that we play the best to our ability. When we got the song down, it's a matter of dynamics.
Yeah.
And try and bring it down. I mean, during the solo, I think that kind of worked. Like, give him that feature, bring everything really down, let him take it.
Agree.
PJ was phenomenal at like directing us in terms of where we should go next.
Ooh, I like that.
PJ took a lot of lead on a lot of things. I would say he was kind of more of the MD of the group, like making sure that all the ideas were heard and like incorporated into the final product. And he really like sailed us like a captain into like what we have now. Nothing's free, longing for what used to be.
Again!
Can we do the chorus into the second verse? Because I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing.
Okay, for sure.
Because I cannot get the rhythm to say. Like trying to figure out what to do to make it new. Because it's a great song. So how do we make it our version? Jamie had a chance, well, she really did, and still she dropped out and had a couple of kids. Like all these lyrics. What the hell is going on?
I think the most difficult part, but the most fun part with it was figuring out kind of like the breaks or like the fills for different parts of the song. Kind of what we wanted to do to mix with the drums and the bass and the vocals to put emphasis on certain parts of the song and the verse and just put our own spin on it.
I mean, how's everyone feeling about?
How do you feel?
I don't know if you can hear the backup vocals.
I heard them.
What do you think?
Let's not do it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just not do background.
I'm down with that.
For sure.
Yeah. I think our guitarist was trying to do background vocals and he couldn't hear himself and the background vocals were just sounding a little off. And so I was just like, let's just not do background vocals for this one right now because we don't have the time. It's only 45 minutes.
For the short amount of time that we were able to work together, it became tight very quickly. And I think that our version of the song is going to be much more different than the original.
I feel great about the final product. It feels reflective of me and what I could do with the song, and I think it feels reflective of the band.
I do think we have the upper hand. Just talking to these boys, they have some experience of their own under their belt, and honestly, I think we just want it more.
I feel confident, mostly because I think we were really creative with it, so it's going to be really different, but I think we all have our moment of shining in the song, which should be kind of nice when it comes together.
All right, guys. Well, I hope rehearsals went well. How do you guys feel?
So good. Yeah.
Good, good. Keep up that energy for the performances. It's time to meet our judges. You guys remember Joel Jimenez?
Hi, I'm Joel Jimenez, comedian, drummer extraordinaire, backflips, Comedy Store, Kill Tony. I've climbed scaffolding at the Forum. Did a drum off there too. Wow, bunch of bucket list stuff. And here I am, judging people doing something that I would be f***ing terrified of. Every time I do this, I'm like, I would not want to do this. It seems really stressful. The song is iconic. Offspring was my first concert, so I'm excited to see how you guys interpret it in different ways.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun. We got a big surprise for you. We have a second judge, guest judge coming tonight. Greg, come on over here. Thanks for coming. Greg Leon, everybody.
My name is Greg Leon. Musical background, I play guitar, drums, bass. I sing, write, and produce music. I was originally in a band called Sweet 19, and Tommy Lee was the drummer. I was in the original lineup of Dokken. It's a great band, and I was also the first guy that took Randy Rhoads' place in Quiet Riot when he went with Ozzy Osbourne. So I was Randy's favorite guitarist, as he used to say, local. I'm just excited to hear what you guys do in the small amount of time you have, and people you never played with before, and songs you might not have ever heard. So I can't wait to hear this and see where it goes.
Awesome. Well, you guys ready to do this?
Yeah!
She really did. Still she dropped and had a couple of kids. Mark's at home, got no job. Plays guitar, smokes a lot of pot. Jay committed suicide. Branded OD'd and died. Damn, what the hell is going on? Coolest dream reality. Though nothing's free. Longing for used to be. Still it's hard to see. deep. Fragile lives, shattered dreams.
I know I flubbed up a couple times, but I think I held it together as the bassist. The band, they did great. I mean, our singer is awesome, Taylor. Our guitarist is really creative. Our drummer can really keep the tempo, can really do interesting things with rhythm. So I was with a really talented group of musicians.
When we were young, the future was so bright. The old neighborhood was so alive. And every little kid on the whole damn street was gonna make it big and not be big. Now the neighborhood's cracked and torn. The kids grown up, but their lives are worn. How can one little street swallow so many lives? Chances thrown, nothing's free. Longing for what used to be. Still it's hard to see. Fragile lives, shattered dreams. Shady had a chance, what she really did. Instead she dropped out and had a couple of kids. Mark's at home cause he's got no job. Plays guitar, smokes a lot of pot. Jay committed suicide. Brandon OD'd and died. What the hell is going on? The cruelest dream. Chances thrown, nothing's free. Longing for what used to be. Still it's hard to see. Fragile lives, oh shattered dreams. Chances thrown, nothing's free. Longing for what used to be. Still it's hard to see. Fragile lives, oh shattered dreams. Oh shattered dreams. Oh shattered dreams. Life is hard. Longing for what used to be. Oh, what used to be. What used to
I felt like I did all right, pretty good. Stayed in time with the band. I don't think I messed up any notes. The band as a whole was phenomenal. Couldn't ask for anything better.
All right, guys. Well, great job on the performances. Give yourselves a round of applause. It was really cool for me to hear the direction in which you guys took it, and I thought you both did great. First band Sitting, can't say you get points on the name, but very well done. And The Forgotten, very well done and a unique name, but we'll see if that plays into it, and I don't think it will. So we're gonna figure out what the judges think. Greg, Joel, what did you guys think about the band?
I thought they were both great. I think it's really tough when you're reimagining such a well-known song First band sitting. I'm a big reggae guy, so that was fun. Growing up in California, it was almost like that reggae punk, sort of like Southern California sound. I really enjoyed that.
I thought both the singers were great. I was really mesmerized by both of them. I thought they really were like in the zone. Their pitch was great. The range was ridiculous. I mean, it was just so spot on. I loved your drumming. I thought you were very solid, and I thought he grooved really well. He was in the pocket. The bass player was easy to lock in with you. You just made it easy for everybody to do their part. There was no iffiness at all. Don't cut your hair.
Never. We're gonna do it for you, actually, after the show.
To come in 45 minutes, learn a song with people you never played with before, it's ridiculous. I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we're going to get you on the next episode in the band.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, have you guys reached a verdict together?
Oh boy. I'm sweating. Yeah, we have.
You've come up together with the same winner?
Yeah.
It was hard, I mean, because we liked good things about, but everybody's very talented. I mean, all of you guys are winners. I mean, it's really hard to make a decision on this. For me and for you, I think we got to go with The Forgotten. It was just, it grooved better, and it was just solid. It was super solid, and it was fun. It sounded like you guys have been together quite a while. It didn't sound like you guys just met this evening.
Give it up for yourselves, guys.
I thought the first band sitting was really good. I was impressed at how tight they were. The singer was great. The whole band, everybody was really good. I just thought that it just wasn't as tight as I would have liked it, and that's mostly from the rhythm section.
I thought first band sitting was really great. I thought that what edged me towards the decision to pick the other band was the tempo changes were kind of all over the place. I've said it before, I love like a straightforward song, but they were great, really talented. Again, this is not something I'd want to do, and it's very tough to have a cohesive vision in the time that they're given.
Probably did as best as we could. We were trying to make a couple of changes after the rehearsal. So we snuck in a little change at the end, but it looks like it didn't really pay off for us.
We were doing some tempo changes and some even style, like genre bending kind of stuff that I think would have needed a little bit more time to execute effectively. And they kind of picked a lane and stayed in it, and they really executed it effectively, like in a really good way.
There was like a slight change that happened unexpectedly before we started playing. There was like an idea thrown out in the mix, and we went with it, and I still am satisfied with our performance.
Honestly, if I were to do it again, I would be with the same group. They're a wonderful bunch of people, really talented. I think, honestly, the hard part was the time. If we had more time, maybe we could have beat the other group.
The Forgotten, to me, because of the drummer, made it so much easier for the other musicians to lock in with him. The singer could just soar because it was so solid. It was like the perfect backdrop for a vocal. He didn't have to worry about anything. He just sings the parts because it's right there in front of him.
I felt that I did great. I was very comfortable. As a band, we locked in super easy. I didn't have any doubt as we were rehearsing that we were going to win this thing.
I'm super happy with the bandmates I chose. I thought my intuition did a good job of deciding who I should pick.
Most of what I put out voice-wise was through the effects, so that kind of stood out. I think the band killed it. Our singer has an insane vocal range, and it really shined during our performance.
Because we knew it was 45 minutes, my band, we knew to keep it simple, change the genre, but like not try to be too ambitious, but also be true to ourselves and lean into what we were really good at.
After the performance now, how do you feel about the decision to keep the woes?
Honestly, the woes went over well. I mean, we brought it home, and yeah, I think I'm if anything, my new instrument is maybe the woe. I mean, who knows?
It was great having a second judge with me. I don't need all the heat on me, believe me. I sweat enough, and it was nice to kind of defer.
The whole night was just fun. I really enjoy environments like this. It's also just nice meeting other new musicians out here and just collaborating, making new connections. And I'm going to hit up some of the guys for a gig I have in a couple weeks. So
I was blown away that people that don't know each other can get together, go into a room, few minutes, a song they've never played together, come out and play a song from start to finish with lyrics and everything. and just pull it off as good as they did. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy.